Probably somewhere with an island climate. I tend to think Sumatra or somewhere similar to that.
I would live in the Swiss Alps where I would fit in.
Can it be real or imaginary?
It must be a real place.
It must be a real place. I live in New Zealand.
Iceland.
A little bit. Well, they have ash clouds, lava flows, there's the pyroclastic cloud. That's all I know.
The other week, my girlfriend had this zit on her face, and it was like the size of Mount Vesuvius. And I just kept watching it, waiting to see what would happen. And I also watched a documentary once about some guys that wanted to make a raft to float down a lava flow, and that was pretty incredible too. And
I know that if you get too close, they will burn your face off.
No.
I have seen a lot of volcanoes. I've seen Joe versus the volcano. I've seen Frodo and Mount Doom chasing the Ring of Power. I have seen more volcanoes than most people see in their lifetimes. Well, they can melt the Ring of Power, which is pretty much all you need to know about them. I wouldn't necessarily want to live near one or, permanently reside in a volcano because it's the whole heat and oven thing, and I don't want to die. Yes.
As long as I got like a little text message or something telling me when it was erupting so I could evacuate.
Yes.
No.
These people need to know more about volcanoes. If they move to Sumatra or Iceland or New Zealand, with their current knowledge of volcanoes, they could be hurt or even die. I need to find some way to educate large amounts of PSU students and save them from disaster. Who are you?
Let's just say I'm from the future, and I have something for you that's very important that you will need very soon.
What is it?
Let's just say you'll figure it out when the time comes.
Where'd he go? Wait! Boy, Eddie, I'm not sure about this.
If your small town of State College, PA, happens to be located near a volcano, certain things could happen that endanger your safety. This Hitchhiker's Guide to Volcanoes should keep you safe in case the volcano becomes active and/or erupts. Gases build up in the depths of the earth, making lava less dense and able to rise. Closer to the surface, gases expand rapidly and explode, causing pyroclastic flows, tephra, and lahar flows. Gases in the air cause humans to experience skin irritation, nausea, diarrhea, headaches, and death. Tephra is rocks and ash that are thrown into the air by quickly expanding gases. This ash can cover a vast amount of land around the volcano, and wind can blow ash clouds quite a distance. Since the ash is made of rock particles, not water, it is harsh on the throat and lungs. One should wear a scarf or a bandana soaked in water to lessen the amount of ash that is inhaled, in order to reduce the internal damages that are otherwise incurred. Tephra also can be large chunks of lava and rocks, which can explode into the air and fall on unsuspecting victims nearby. Pyroclastic flows are caused by gas explosions, especially the initial volcano eruption. Pyroclastic flows consist of a basal flow, rocks and ash that follow the land, destroying anything in their path,
Pyroclastic flow!
and a giant ash cloud that rains down on the surrounding countryside. This ash can mix with melted ice and start lahars. Lahars are mixtures of melted ice and rocks that form gigantic landslides on the unstable, steep slopes of volcanoes. Even days after the volcano erupts, lahars can destroy entire villages by covering them with mud and rock. Lahars also dam rivers and redirect water flows, changing sediment deposits, and if they are too close to the ocean, they can even cause tsunamis. Lava flows are slow, 10 kilometers an hour at best, and they kill very few people. but they completely burned through much farmland and real estate near the volcano. Unlike other natural disasters, homeowners and businessmen cannot rebuild after a lava flows because it leaves a layer of hardened lava up to 10 meters thick over the ground.
Whoa. Well, I don't know how that's going to be useful, but at least it was informative and fun. I guess I'll carry the book along with me anyway.
Hey, what's going on here?
We're
afraid that Mount Nittany's erupting.
Mount Nittany isn't a volcano. And it's not a subduction zone or a hotspot either.
Oh, you idiots.
Hey, let's go get some cinnamon buns. Alright.
It's a genetically engineered spider!
I guess the book was good for something.
Well, usually there's a boom. There's a really big boom, like boom, like bigger than you can imagine. Boom, it's pretty much the biggest boom you've ever heard. And then there's a little bit of a rumble, and then trees explode.